Okay, morning everybody, we're all ready to get going. So getting yourself set in your starting position. So standing nice and tall, feet under your hips, tummy's tucked in, shoulders back, nicely balanced, hands down at your sides. And then we're going to take that little lean forwards and back. So just before you think you're going to fall, that's it, gentle rock forwards and back. Okay, hopefully everyone's fitting well today, no illness, injuries. Obviously work to your own levels as we go. There'll be progressions and adaptations on the exercises, so just do what you can. So a couple more times, rocking forwards and back. Just catching the weight on those toes. Last one. And then find that spot where you feel nicely balanced. Hands onto hips, or one hand in front behind, just going to tilt that pelvis under and then put that arch in the back. So just setting ourselves up at the start, finding that nice neutral spine, loosening up the lower back, so just tilting under, just literally just a rock under and back, not wiggling the bum forwards and back. That's it, a couple more times. Good, one more, and relax that down. Okay, check your feet still nicely under hips. We're just going to get those feet pedaling. So pushing down into the ground. So it's not about going up onto tiptoes, it's about pushing that foot down, and then let the arms join in. So gently just changing the arms. Opposite arm, opposite leg, those walking arms. Gradually increase the range of movement, so we're coming up to shoulder height. So it's a nice like toy soldier march. That's good. Increasing a little bit further. A little bit more each time. Until we're pressing both arms back. Really nice and tall. Stretching back. That's it. And then take that wider now. That's good. Coming out nice and wide. Really stretching and opening out that chest. It. One more each way, and bring it down. Okay, keeping those feet under hips, standing tall. I just want you to touch your shoulder with your thumb, and we're just going to rotate that shoulder. So we're just rotating that shoulder back. Nice big circle with that elbow. And then change direction, so bringing it forwards, getting that nice big circle, keeping ourselves so nice and tall. You're always thinking about that posture. That's it. Oh, apologies, my work phone's just ringing, that'll have to wait. There we go, one more. And relax that down, change arms, so start going back, rotating the arm back, there we go, that's it, rotate back, a couple more times, and then forwards. That going round, nice big circle with that elbow, two more, and bringing that down. Okay, hands onto your hips. I'm just going to start to circle those hips. The aim is to keep your head in one place, and your hips rotate underneath. Good. So the challenge is to try to do this without your tongue doing circles behind your teeth as well. That's good. Couple more. One more. Change direction. That's it. Good, rotating round. Trying to keep that head as still as we can. So it's the hips that are rotating round. Imagine your head and your feet are fixed. That's good. Couple more times. Last one, and standing back straight. Okay, so we're standing tall, making sure those feet are still nicely set on the hips, and we're just going to have a knee raise. So just bringing that knee up to hip height if you can. If you just struggle with your hips, just to whatever height you feel comfortable. And if you need help with the balance, feel free, use a chair or a bit of furniture. Just bringing that knee up. Aim to keep yourself stood as tall and still as you can. That's it. Bringing that knee up. So a couple more. We're just going to extend it by opening out that knee. So now we're going to raise, we're going to open, back and down. Raise up, open, in and down. When we open that knee, we keep the hips pointing forwards. That's it. Good, keep that up. So trying to keep as still and tight and tall as we can. We'll keep that tummy drawn in. That's good. Couple more. Last one. And down. Okay, feet still nicely under hips. You're going to squat that down. So it's down, back up. That's it. Excellent, keep that going. Just squat down as low as you feel comfortable. Remember those knees track forwards over your feet. You're sitting back, looking for that little low stool behind you. Head and shoulders up. Excellent. So a couple more, we're just going to change it up a little bit. So we're going to add in a wide squat between each one. So next time, we're going to squat down, come up. Squat wide, come up. Narrow, wide. So we change direction, travel. Keep it nice and steady, nice and controlled. Always looking up. Keeping that head and chest up. Good. A few more times. That's it. Good. One more each way. Last one, and we'll finish one narrow, bringing that back up. Good. Okay, again, checking those feet are still under hips, standing tall, hands up above the head. Let's roll it down and unroll back up, reaching high, bring it down. Unrolling, stacking those vertebrae as we unroll, tucking the chin, curling the shoulders as we go down. Hopefully aim to go a little lower each time as those hamstrings stretch out. So if you're at your knees first time, or you're at your shins now. If you're at your shins, can you get to your ankles? If you're near your toes, can we touch the floor? Excellent. This time we're going to stop at the bottom. So down, stop at the bottom, sweep around those feet in a semicircle. That's it. That's good. Keeping that going. Nice little gentle sweep around the feet. Keep looking down. If you see me looking up, that's just to check the screens. One more. And unroll that back up. Let some of that blood go back down out of your head into your body. Roll it down. So one more time, sweeping around. That's it. Gentle sweeps around those feet. Good, couple more. Last one. And we're bringing it up, unroll, stacking those vertebrae, reaching high. This time we're going to roll down, we're going to walk it out. So we're taking that down. Hands down to the ground, drop to your knees if you need to. We're going to go out and pause. Going to hold and walk it back. Remember, use your knees if you need. Unroll, reaching high, bring it down. Walk it out. Pause in that plank position. And take it back. One last time. So let's roll it back down. Curling all the way down to the ground. Walking out. Holding in that straight arm plank position. Keep breathing, holding there, and let's drop to our knees, sit back on the heels, stretching through the upper body in that child's pose. Good, and relax it there. Okay, we're starting on our fronts today. So I want you to lay face down onto the floor. We're going to bring arms up to that position, forearms resting on the ground, legs extended out behind. So when we're ready, let's lay that down. And those elbows up to shoulders, legs extended behind, laid down. We're just going to raise that torso. Arms stay down on the ground to begin with. Back down. Bring it up. That's good. And down. So using those muscles in the back. You want to be looking ahead and slightly down. That's it. Concentrate on those muscles in your lower back to raise you up. Arms are just there for support and balance. Excellent, just keep that going. We're going to do a few more and then we'll extend the movement. That's it, keep that going. Good, 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, relax. This time we're going to do the same movement, but we're going to extend further and straighten those arms. So we're going to raise up, then forearms leave the ground, and we curl all the way up, back down. Good, lift it all the way up, really nice stretch of that back. Good, keep going. Just keep this movement nice and steady. That's it, a few more times. Good, we'll do 2 more. That's it, 1 more time. And relax that one there. Okay, this time we're going to stay laid down, but we're going to do a side bend. So I want you to be laid straight down, but your arms are going to be down your side. We're going to raise the torso off the ground and then side bend, side to side. So laid, extended out on the floor, arms down at your sides. You've got those arms down. Want you to raise up if you can. And reach down to one side, then the other. So imagine you're in the Winter Olympics, you're on that skeleton, you're going round your corners. If you do find this pulling on your back, you can widen your feet, or you can lower that chest down a bit further. That's good. Should be looking diagonally down in front of you. Excellent, keep that going. That's it, a few more times. Good. Couple more. One more and rest that down. If you want to bring your arms round to rest your head on or anything, you can. We're going to raise your feet off the ground. So keeping those legs long and straight, and then we're going to move those legs side to side. Rest of your body stays still. Pivoting at the hip and lower back, just to move those legs gently side to side. If you do struggle, you can rest your feet down and let your feet rock side to side. So if you need to, you can rest the toes down and rock them over, but if you can lift them, move those legs. Rest your head on your hands if you need. good. A few more, then we'll go back to your side bends. Good, 2 more. And rest that down. So a few seconds just while we bring those arms around again. Raising that chest up. And reach down to the sides. That's it. Nice and steady. Doesn't have to be a huge movement. We're just working all those muscles in the lower back and the sides. Those that we're neglecting while we're sitting at desks. That's good. Excellent, a few more times. Good, 2 more. That's it, 1 more. And rest that down. Bring those hands round to rest the head or the chin. Raise those feet. We'll take those legs side to side. That's it, really good. Nice, steady movements. Remember, if it is hurting that back, onto your toes, you can rock those feet side to side. That's good. A few more times. Excellent. 2 more. 1 more. And rest that down. Excellent, well done. Okay, going to bring it up now. Going into kneeling position. We're into that basic Superman movement. So, in your kneeling box to begin with, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm just going to start with your basic movement, extending nice and long. Then we change. That's good, just keep that going. Keep this nice and long and straight. So remember, it's not about how high we get the leg, it's about keeping that body nice and long, keeping that back level, trying to avoid twisting. We want that tea tray resting on your back. Excellent, keep that going. Excellent, a few more times and we're just going to change it up. Good, 2 more. And rest it there. Take pressure off your wrists if you need. So we're going to start in the same position, but this time instead of extending out forwards and back, we're going to take them out to the side. So we're doing that little puppy impression. So we're going to be kneeling in that box position. We're going to take them out, back in. Take it out and back. I'll show you from the front. So we're coming out and back. Again, aiming to keep that back level. Try not to twist.
it. Nice sturdy movement. Just work to your level, doing what you can. Yeah, certainly a warm one, certainly a Wakefield one this morning. I'm getting a sweat on as well. That's good, keeping that going. Compared to my usual Sub-Zero conservatory, red hot in here. That's a few more times. That's good. 2 more to each side. And resting that down. Okay, so we're going to stay on our fronts for one more exercise. We're going to go into a straight arm plank. So first one, we're just going to go out, extend and hold. And then we'll gradually build up. Remember, anytime if you do find it too difficult, drop back to the previous move. Or if you need to work off your knees, absolutely fine. So it's hands forwards. Feet extended back into that plank, so bums down, nice long straight line. If you do need to work from your knees, still aim to keep that straight line from shoulder to knees. But if you can, withhold that plank. That's it. Excellent, keeping that going. Holding that nice and still. Remember to breathe. Remember, if you smile, it doesn't hurt as much. If you start to shake, that's perfectly normal. Let's lower that down, have a little stretch. So this time, we're going to go into that plank position again. Once we hold, we're going to alternately raise one foot and then the other. Okay, so take a few seconds, then we'll get back in position. So hands back down, so remember it's hands under shoulders, legs extended back. So we're going to remove one of your support points, going to raise one foot, that down, then the other. I once taught this one, I said you raise one foot, then the other, and someone said, how do we hover? No, you put your foot down and change. So we're aiming to resist that body twisting. Want to keep those hips level. That's good. And rest that down. Sit back, a little stretch, take the pressure off your wrists. So we're going to do one more. This time we're going to be taking the front support point away. So we're going to go into position, we're going to hold, and we're going to do a slow shoulder tap. So when we're ready, we're going to get back into that start position. Work off your knees if you need to. We're aiming for that straight line from shoulders to feet or shoulders to knees. Let's hold. And then slowly tapping that shoulder. Excellent, keeping that going. Aiming to stop as much movement as you can. Stay nice and still. Slow taps. Excellent. One more each side. And relax that down, have a little stretch. Okay, good. We're going to move over onto your backs now. So today we've been working a lot around hips and sides without actually going on your sides. So straight over onto your back. I want you to lay backwards, knees bent, hands pointing to the ceiling. We're going to do a leg slide. So one foot is just going to extend forwards, skimming just over the ground or along the ground if you need, as the opposite arm is going to drop back. So just extend and back. Take that back. So extend, bring it in. If you want to incorporate in coordinated breathing, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in as you extend, breathe out as you bring that leg back in. Foot stays skimming just off the ground. So we've just got that small movement. That's it. That's good. So we'll just keep this going for a few more times, and we're just going to extend it a little bit. So arm drops back, leg extends. Really good, keeping that going. So what we're going to do to change it up is when we extend that leg, we're going to try and extend it out at about 45 degrees. The arm can drop out as well. So here we go. Extend out and back. Try to keep your hips level on the floor. That foot still skims just off the ground. So it's coming out wide. Body has to work to keep your balance. If you do find this awkward or pulling around your hips and back, always feel free to drop back to your basic movement. Extends out with that foot skimming just off the ground. That's it. Good. A few more times. Good. Two more to each side. That's it. One more. And extend. Good. Relax there. Okay, so we're going to stay laid back onto the floor. Or back on the ground. We're going to bring knees up into your tabletop position. From here, arms are going to be down on the ground in a slight V shape. We're going to drop both knees down to one side, keeping your shoulders on the ground, bring them up, rotate over. When you feel your shoulder leave the ground, that's when you bring your knees back up and over. Good, keep that going. So just gently rotating them over. Trying to keep that 90-degree bend at hip and at knee. If you do need to rest your feet on the ground for this, that's absolutely fine. We can do that with feet down, just to lower the intensity a little bit. If you do find it pulling on your lower back, you can work from feet down. If you can, increase that resistance by raising those feet to tabletop. Excellent. Breathing wise, we will breathe in as the knees drop, breathe out on the effort, bringing them up. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, so we rotate till we feel that shoulder lift. For some people that might be just past centre, others that could be knees nearly touching the ground. Depends on your flexibility. So again, just work to your level, whatever you need to do. That's good. If there's ever an exercise you really can't do, just drop back, do one that you can while we finish the next one. Good. Couple more times. So last one each way. Rocking that over. And feet down. Bring yourself gently up to sitting. Okay, absolutely not. We're going to lay it back. One more exercise laid back, sorry. Still getting ahead of myself, I missed one out. Let's lay it back. I want you to keep your knees bent, but we're going to extend one leg up towards the ceiling. From here, we're going to draw a big circle with that extended leg. Keeping our hips and shoulders on the floor. Drawing that circle. And change direction. The wider you go, the harder it makes it. That's good. One more. And relax that down, changing legs. So we extend that other leg up and then draw that circle. Good. And change direction. So a nice big circle. Keeping those hips and shoulders down. Really good. If you need to bend that knee, that's not a problem. Okay, one more. And bring it down. Okay, we're going to take that up a notch if we can. If not, stay as you were. So we're going to lay it back. We're going to extend both legs up if we can. We're going to try and draw a circle with both feet. Again, the bigger the circle, the harder it's going to be to control. Bend the knees if you need. If you do find that really difficult, drop back to that single leg. That's it. Change sides, change direction. Excellent, well done. Some really good circles showing there on screen. That's it, two more. And rest it down, well done. Okay, now you can sit up. Bet you're glad I nearly forgot that one. Okay, so we're sitting up, knees bent, back nice and straight, arms extended forwards. We're just going to roll it back, bringing it up. So just a nice steady roll back, just as far as you feel comfortable. Excellent. So last exercise. Good, keeping that going. So it's just a nice steady movement. Rolling it, curling it back. Just a couple more. We're going to add that little bit of rotation in. So this time, as we come back, the arm goes out. We look towards the arm. So bringing it back, sweeping that arm out. That's it. Really good. The last few. Excellent. Two more. There we go. So one more. Your very last one. Bringing it up. Well done. Okay, stay seated. Just want you to extend your legs forwards. Sitting up tall, reach up above your head and reach for those toes. And then slowly relax that back. Foot comes up and across the opposite knee. Turn to the side of the bent leg. That's it. Relax that down. Change over. Just bringing the other leg up. Turn the other way. And back. Feet together. Bringing those feet in towards the body. Letting your knees drop out. Sitting up nice and tall. If you need to take the stretch further, use your elbows. Just gently press down. That's good. Relax there. Slowly standing yourself back up. Oh, that was my knees just cracked. So we're standing tall. Going to put one foot back, bending that front knee, back leg straight, heel down on the ground, hands together, reach forwards. That's good. Relax the arms, bring your back foot in, bend both knees, then tilt the pelvis under. So you should feel that stretch on your hip. That's good. And relax, change legs. Opposite foot goes back. Front knee bends, back leg nice and straight. Hands into the small of the back or reaching back behind. Press that chest forwards. Good, relax the arms, bring that back foot in, bend both knees, pelvis under, stretching that hip area. Okay, good, relax there. Standing tall, picking one foot up, knees together, hips forwards, standing as tall as we can. Good, change legs. So relax the down, feet shoulder width apart. Just want to take one hand up, reach it over. Then bring that down, other hand over. Good. Take that back. Gonna start high, gonna sweep low, bringing it up. One last time. Sweeping low, up and up on those toes. Reach for the sky for 3, 2,
1, and relax there. Well done, thanks very much.